And now, an important game review from Reginald Baxter V.
Yes.
Need bubbles coming out of that thing.
Yes, it is I, Reginald Baxter V, and I've come to talk to you today about a wonderful game
I should have done a
that I
voice for my segment.
that I also hate. Would you like to know what it is?
Yeah, tell us, Reginald.
It is called Wild Hearts. This toxic, abusive ex of Monster Hunter. Yes. You see, I bought this game for, dare I say, $80.
Inflation.
No. You see, Reginald only does the premise of the Prime, and I desire to play the game exactly 10 hours earlier than everyone else to separate myself from the normies.
Reginald might be in the Illuminati.
I suggest you shut your mouth before you disappear. I have ways. No, you see, the thing I enjoyed about this game and still enjoying. Now, guys, please understand that Reginald is a tired man and he hasn't got the time to spend to grind this toxic freaking game all day. But the part that I enjoy is if Fortnite met Monster Hunter, and you go, Fortnite, you build things to fight other people. In this game, you build things to fight the monsters, and yeah, that's the thing that makes it different.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate it because so much of you having a successful hunt requires you to learn combos with your build. Combos. Boxing spring, you get a hammer. You create a bigger hammer, and it hits the thing. And it's not an actual weapon. It's not as engaging. You have to be smart. And I'm not smart. This is why I prefer Monster Hunter. Because you see, I could sit there with a hammer and bring it down over and over again, and the monster will eventually die. In Wild Hearts, the monster can land a 20-hit combo on you while you're sitting there trying to gargle your life heal potion. And you can't run while you're drinking. No. You will have to sit there and watch your character get throttled like a child who walked into the front of a train. It's been disastrous. And
oh my god.
And yet for some reason, I keep going back to this godforsaken game.
A little masochism happening with this one.
I have a little bit of a Stockholm syndrome for this bad boy.
Oh, you've formed a bond with it. Trauma bonded.
Not that.
Uh-oh.
You see, I have an issue with losing. I have a problem with it, you see. Have you ever played Monster Hunter?
I have not.
Well, that would explain a couple of things about you. Now, I do not hold that against you, my beloved Nikki. But I would encourage you to try it. What would you like Reginald to send you a copy? Do you play it on the Switch? You play the Nintendo?
Yeah, I have the Switch. I got all the consoles.
I will send you a copy of it.
Okay.
Monster Hunter Rise, it's a magnificent game.
But not this game you don't like.
No. But I keep playing it.
Why?
Sunk cost fallacy. Period. Because not only did I buy it once, I bought it twice for a friend. Because I said we'll play it together.
Are you playing it together? Is at least that happening?
Yes. We do play it. But boy, it's hard to watch yourself lose and not drag someone down with you and make them feel bad for it.
So Reginald doesn't like it because of the combos. It's like
it's brutally unfair.
I suck at combos in attack combos in this kind of games.
And that's the thing. It's not even that big of a deal on your end. The monsters. So you have invincibility frames whenever it comes to rolling, and it's certain things for yourself. those things are so minuscule. It is as if Dark Souls slept with Monster Hunter, and this is what came out. And for some reason, they're like, let's also add some boxes. These are the same people who made Dynasty Warriors, by the way. I didn't know that. Fun fact. But yeah, that's what I've been playing this week. And
Begrudgingly.
as of right now, which Reginald has, I've fought in the, what is it called? God dang. Oh, it's a firebird. It's a big bird. It's attacking your village. Spoiler alert, it attacks the village. It's not that far in the game. Relax. Trust me, you'll get beat so much you won't make it to this point anyway. But if you do, I applaud you. Anyway, I gotta give this bad boy a rating, don't I?
Yes, please. I need to hear Reginald's.
As it stands, Reginald may or may not come back to update further on this game at some point down the road. But as I stand, I give this game, I give this game a goddamn 8 out of 10. Because as abusive and as much as I hate this game, I cannot get enough of it.
That's interesting.
I desire to learn. I desire to learn and to conquer, and it fuels me.
Right.
You see, Reginald comes from a very, very dangerous household lifestyle that whenever you lose, you got picked on for it and teased, and they called you a little loser boy. And then you would come back bigger and better. And then you would find the person who called you a little loser boy, and you would put them in a chokehold until they fell asleep. And then you say, who's the loser boy now? And that's what you get to do in this game. So if you enjoy retaliation and pettiness, this is the game for you.
Wow, that is a controversial positive review of this game, Reginald.
Yes.
I'm honestly confused at the high rating it got.
You should have seen me with Elden Ring. Now that was a turbulent experience in my life, but boy, was that a flawless 10 out of 10.
This kind of attitude about a game makes me think a lot of playing a coin-operated game as a kid, where those games are pretty hard. You would sink $10 more into it, and you just keep coming back for that punishment. Couldn't get past whatever level. That's what this makes me think of.
House of the Dead.
Again, sunk cost fallacy.
Did you ever House of the Dead? You ever play that? You never played House of the Dead?
No.
We need to find you an arcade. Jesus.
I played the racing game, cruising through whatever. I think it was California, actually.
Yeah. I know exactly that one.
That one was so fun. You could hit NPCs in that game that were 2D and they'd fall over. And then I played that. Oh God, it's like a top-down military flying plane game. I don't like F-22. I want to say it's called.
Not even familiar. See,
1945. I think there's another one like that. Those were my arcade games, and then Galaga. So good.
See, while you're over there playing the simulators, I'm over there with not Monster Hunter, my God, with House of the Dead. And what you would do, you'd aim a fake toy gun at the screen. You sat there, and a guy would say, "Shoot off the screen to reload," and you would do that. So me and my homeboy Christopher, would sit there like this, and we'd make machine guns. We'd shoot off the screen to reload. That's the key, kids. If you ever find yourself in an arcade, play House of the Dead. Remember what old Reginald told you.
Thank you, Reginald. I appreciate your rant this episode.
Yes.
I hope we hear from Reginald again.
Would you like a Reginald wisdom before I go?
Yeah, please. Let us have it.
If you don't buy something, how do you know if you didn't like it? Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Reginald. Thank you.